Hello, everyone. Welcome to this free abundance tapping call. This is an introduction to the 7-week series called Receive for Women Leaders, clearing blocks to expanding your capacity to receive more abundance, more support, more love, creativity, pleasure, and bringing more of what you want into your life. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kate Winch, originally from England, hence the accent, and I live in San Francisco, and I've had a holistic practice for over 20 plus years. And tapping, I've been teaching for 15 plus years, and it still blows me away most days. So I'm super excited. Welcome if you're listening live or to the recording, for giving yourself the gift of this time. Closing your eyes, everyone. We're going to start with a visualization. Hands on your heart, 3 deep breaths. Taking a moment to set the intention of today's session. Thinking about what you want to let go of and bring in. And imagine you're on a beautiful white sandy beach. The sun is shining. The waves are lapping against the shore. And you're carrying this big, heavy backpack full of burdens, current stresses and past stresses. And you realize how exhausting it is. So you put the backpack down, realizing you do not need to carry all these burdens with you. And you keep walking, calling back your power from all dimensions of time and space. It is safe to shine. It's safe to succeed. It's safe to be you. Deep breath. And you lie down in the sand. And the waves are lulling you to sleep as you go deeper and deeper relaxed. Breathing in divine love into your mind, into your heart, into each and every cell of your body. Showering yourself with tremendous love and compassion. Deep breath. Taking a moment to connect with your younger self, giving her a hug. And asking her, what do you need today for your healing so that you feel safe, loved, and supported? And you're getting your needs met. Giving her a hug, placing her in your heart, letting her know that you love her and that you will never leave her. Traveling down the timeline of your life to your future self. It's a year from today. If you were waving a magic wand, what would it look like? Allow yourself to expand your mind to all the amazing possibilities that are available to you. Giving your future self a hug. And asking, what words of wisdom do you have for me as I move in the direction of my dreams? Coming back to your present self. Deep breath, everyone, hands on your heart. Asking, what do I need today for my healing so that I feel safe, loved, and supported? And I'm getting my needs met. Breathing in divine love into your mind, into your heart, into each and every cell of your body. Safe to shine, safe to succeed, but safe to be you, safe to expand your capacity to receive more love, pleasure, abundance, support. Life loves you, all is well. Stretching your fingers and toes, loosening your jaw, inhale deeply. And once again, a warm welcome to you all. This is a mini tapping workshop. We're just going to do a round of tapping, of clearing blocks to abundance or anything that you'd like to bring into your life. As you may have heard, if you've watched me before, I always like to tell the story about how I like to call it abundance tapping, because I find when we tap, when we clear out the fear and worry and the guilt and shame and anger, it raises our vibration and we just naturally attract more good into our lives. So we're going to do a round of tapping, and Marielle, welcome. So just I know we spoke a little bit beforehand and you were saying how you'd like to let go of blocks to attracting your perfect home.
With perfect neighbors.
With perfect neighbors, very important.
Neighbors.
Yeah. And
perfect for me.
Yeah. And you were saying that there's shame, which is a 7.5.
Yeah.
And where do you feel that in your body?
Around the solar plexus.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say before we begin?
And an easy move with lots of help.
Okay, great. Lots of help. Okay, good. So if you're listening and you may resonate with Marielle, you may be like, I want to bring in a beautiful new home with lovely neighbors and ease in the transition. If that resonates with you, give it a number. If it's something else, maybe you want to attract more clients, maybe you want a relationship, maybe you want great health, give it a number anywhere where you're feeling stuck. 10 is I'm really stuck, 0 is low, and tap along. And if you're new to tapping, I think everyone's a regular, but there's a tapping video which you'll get, which is on my website. So if you're watching the recording, you can pause it and watch the tapping, how to tap first. Okay, karate chop point. Even though, and change the words anytime if you need to. You can say your words. Even though I have all this guilt and shame.
Even though I have this shame.
And I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
I wonder who I'd be without this shame.
I wonder who I'd be without this shame.
And I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
Deep breath. Even though I have all this shame and all these blocks to attracting my perfect new home.
Even though I have all this shame and these blocks to attracting a perfect new home.
And I don't know how to let them go.
And I don't know how to let them go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on guard.
I have to protect myself,
I have to protect myself.
but I accept who I am
But I accept who I am
and I appreciate my feelings.
and I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath. Even though I have all this shame and these blocks to attracting my new home and new abundance,
Even though I have these blocks in attracting my new home and abundance,
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
Deep breath. And then we're going to the eyebrows, all these blocks to attracting my perfect new home.
All these blocks in attracting my perfect new home.
All these blocks to attracting more abundance in my life.
All these blocks in attracting new abundance in my life.
This part of me that feels so stuck.
This part of me that feels so stuck.
All this shame.
All this shame.
All these blocks to moving.
All these blocks to moving.
It's so exhausting.
It is exhausting.
And I'm so tired of suffering about this.
And I'm tired of suffering about this.
I'd really like to let these blocks go.
I'd really like to let these blocks go.
From the deepest root causes.
From the deepest root causes.
All this fear of change.
All this fear of change.
All this anger and frustration.
All this frustration.
All this old guilt and shame.
All this old guilt and shame.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
All this loss of power.
All this loss of power.
Anything else you want to let go of?
We can add the neighbors.
Letting go of this. Do you feel anger towards the neighbors?
Yeah.
Yeah, all this anger at the neighbors. Yeah.
All this anger at the neighbors.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting go of being general manager of the universe.
I'm letting go of being general manager of the universe.
And I'm giving this to the universe to handle.
And I'm giving this to the universe to handle.
I don't need to do it all by myself.
I don't need to do it all by myself.
It is safe to relax about this.
It is safe to relax about this.
Trusting the divine order of my life.
Trusting the divine order of my life.
That good will come out of these challenges.
That good will come out of these challenges.
And that good lies before me.
That good lies before me.
It is safe to relax about this.
It is safe to relax about this.
Listening to my inner wisdom.
Listening to my inner wisdom.
Each and every step of the way.
Each and every step of the way.
I know what to do.
I know what to do.
I love feeling calm and confident.
I love feeling calm and confident.
I call my power back.
I call my power back.
From all dimensions of time and space.
From all dimensions of time and space.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to succeed.
It is safe to succeed.
It is safe to be me.
It is safe to be me.
I let go of the past with ease.
I let go of the past with ease.
And I trust the process of life.
And I trust the process of life.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to shine.
It's safe to succeed.
It's safe to succeed.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive.
All the good the universe has for me.
All the good the universe has for me.
I love feeling calm and peaceful.
I love getting calm and peaceful.
Expanding my capacity to receive.
Expanding my capacity to receive.
More love.
More love.
more support,
more support,
more abundance,
more abundance,
more creativity.
more creativity.
I'm calling in my perfect new home
Calling in my perfect new home with the neighbors,
with wonderful neighbors,
with wonderful neighbors,
with ease and effortlessness.
with ease and effortlessness.
Anything else you'd like to bring in, Marielle, about this?
No, I think that covers it. When we covered the deepest roots, you know, because that was important because my mother had the same feeling of shame.
Ah, yeah. Do you want to say anything else about that, Shane?
Well, it has deep roots.
Yeah. Is it what about, and you don't have to say, you can say as much or as little about it, but what is there to say so that you can let it go? And you know, that could be a deeper dive in a session or work that you do on your own, or you can express it now. It's totally up to you. But is there anything else you want to say about that, Shane?
Because I chose the building that looked like the building I grew up in, and because it felt familiar.
Right.
But it's worse than the building I grew up in, and yeah.
Yes, but there's a repeating of a pattern.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm ready to let go of this old shame and embarrassment.
I'm ready to let go of this old shame and embarrassment.
And these old patterns of repetition.
These old patterns of repetition.
And create a new pattern.
And create a new pattern.
A beautiful new home that I'm proud of and I love to look at.
A beautiful new home I'm proud to look at.
I am worthy and deserving of having a beautiful home.
I'm worthy of having a beautiful home.
Anything else?
No.
Life loves me, all is well. Life
loves me, all is well.
Close your eyes, hands on your heart, 3 deep breaths. 0 to 10, this old shame and embarrassment.
Maybe 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good drop. What are you present to? Any inner wisdom coming through? Any next right actions? Any next steps?
Well, I have to increase my income to.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Are you self-employed or do you work for somebody?
It depends. I've had almost all kinds of status during my life, but I had created and registered an enterprise, but I stopped because of COVID. So now I'm sort of retired unwillingly.
Right. Well, yeah, you could, if you want to get back to it, you know, what I would say is, yeah, get back to it and raise your rates. If you want more money to move, or if you can move already, start looking at places, you know, it's whatever is the next right step.
No, the next right step is to raise my income.
Raise your rates. Beautiful. So yeah, if we were in a session, the next thing we would do is clear any blocks to raising your rates. So that will be the next thing to tap on, if there's anything there. Yeah, but great. You did a great job. 7.5 to 3. Very good. And keep tapping. And yeah, that's the next step. So I would take action. And if you need any support around that, keep me posted. Thank you, Marielle. That was a great topic. Thank you for bringing that to the call. So tapping is wonderful for clearing blocks. If you want a new home or a new business or a partner, or you want to lose weight, it's wonderful to just tap on the blocks. And So if I was working with Mariel more, we'd clear blocks to raising rates, which can be, people can struggle with in business. I'm going to share briefly about the Receive program, which is for women, and it starts April the 19th. And it's a 7-week program on Tuesdays at noon Pacific Standard Time. It starts on the 19th. That's actually a adjusted date. And there's a super early bird special where you can either just sign up for the 7-week class. It's usually $5.55, but it will be $222 for the early bird special. And there's also one you can sign up for at a very special rate with a private session, which is $333. So I just put the link in the chat. It's katewinch.com. Click on live events. We've got a lovely group of people joining us, and I'm very excited. It's kind of like this. It's a weekly structure to clear your stuff so that you can really expand your capacity to receive, whether it's your new home or relationship or your business or clients, whatever you're wanting to bring in. So if you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat about how you're feeling, or if you have questions about the Receive program. And we're going to finish with a round of affirmations. But I hope you're all feeling lighter. This is just a mini workshop today. Take some deep breaths. And I'm just going to pull up, let's see. Let's go. Does someone want to be my echo for the affirmations? If you do, you can just unmute yourself.
I'll be the echo.
Hi, Bobby. Okay, great. So let's go to the eyebrows. My life is a constant stream of miracles.
My life is a constant stream of miracles.
Life loves me, all is well.
Life loves me, all is well.
I am in the process of positive change.
I'm in the process of positive change.
I forgive myself completely and I set myself free.
I forgive myself completely and I set myself free.
I forgive everyone else for what they did or didn't do, and I set them free and myself.
I forgive everyone else for what they did or didn't do, and I set them free as well as myself.
Keep tapping, deep breath, everyone. I am willing to let go.
I'm willing to let go.
I am divinely guided and protected at all times.
I am divinely guided and protected at all times.
I prosper wherever I turn.
I prosper wherever I turn.
I welcome miracles into my life.
I welcome miracles into my life daily.
Beautiful. I put my energy on what I want.
Put my energy on what I want.
Only good comes to me now.
Only good comes to me now.
I'm beautiful and everyone loves me.
I'm beautiful and everyone loves me.
I'm raising my vibration.
I'm raising my vibration.
I'm so grateful for all the love and abundance in my life.
So grateful for all the love and abundance in my life.
I find it everywhere.
Find it everywhere.
Life loves me. Keep tapping.
Life loves me.
I deserve joy.
I deserve joy.
I'm a magnet for love and money.
I'm a magnet for love and money.
I release all negative energy.
I release all negative energy.
Good comes to me from everywhere and everyone.
Good comes to me from everywhere and everyone.
I love getting paid very well for my services.
I love being paid very well for my services.
I have a high vibration about love and money.
I have a very high vibration about love and money.
I deserve love and abundance.
I deserve love and abundance.
I give myself permission to prosper.
I give myself permission to prosper.
I'm open to receiving all the abundance and love the universe has to give me.
I am open to receiving all the love and abundance that the universe has to give me.
My income is constantly increasing.
My income is constantly increasing.
Love feeling calm and confident. I love giving and receiving generously.
I love giving and receiving generously.
And a little muffled. I love feeling calm and confident.
I love feeling calm and confident.
I'm so grateful for all the good.
I'm so grateful for all the good.
It is safe to be powerful.
It is safe to be powerful.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to succeed.
It is safe to succeed.
I'm allowing more joy, pleasure, creativity,
I'm allowing more joy, pleasure, and creativity,
abundance, love, and support.
abundance, love, and support.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive.
Life loves me, all is well.
Life loves me, and all is well.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Beautiful. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you.
Okay, lovely. So if you'd like to join the Receive program, click catch the early bird. It's a lovely structure every week. It's really good for procrastination, for attracting more abundance, love, support, whatever you're wanting to bring in. Any final questions before we wrap up? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling lighter. Drink lots of water. Listen to your inner wisdom and what's the next action. What are you, what's your inner wisdom telling you to do? It could be pick up the phone and make a phone call. It could be go dance, go play, clear out your clutter, or it could be take a nap. So listen to your inner wisdom, give yourself the gift of support. And if you have questions, feel free to email me. Sending you lots of love, and thanks to Marielle and Bobby. Thanks for that great topic, Marielle.
Thank you, Kate.
So
Thank you,
much.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abby and Debbie and Helen, Marielle.